Getting answers for Western Massachusetts. This is Western Mass News.
Some light snow may impact your morning commute tomorrow. I'll have the latest in my first warning forecast.
Plus, we're getting answers surrounding the COVID-19 vaccine. We have the latest on second doses at the Eastfield Mall and when those 65 and older could possibly start signing up.
The family of the Northampton police officer who was sent to the hospital with a broken leg following a high-speed crash is speaking exclusively to Western Mass News. I'm Sabrina Riley with their story coming up.
But first tonight, we are tracking even more snow in the forecast. Good Thursday evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Jordyn Jagalinzer. How do we feel about that?
Not good.
Not good? Yeah, I don't know how I feel. It's okay sometimes on a weekend. It can be nice.
If I skied more, I think I'd enjoy it.
Right? It's true. For the latest on what we can expect, let's turn things over to meteorologist Janna Brown. Hey, Janna.
Hey, guys. Yeah, it could impact your morning commute, but this is going to be a very minor event for us here in Western Mass. It's just some light snow that could possibly lead to a couple of coatings here across the Pioneer Valley. 1 to 2 inches is looking more likely getting up into the hill towns, possibly parts of northern Franklin County. Temperatures will be in the 20s as the snow gets started in the morning, but then we're going to quickly see those temperatures climb and roads will end up going back to just being wet. Right now in Springfield, we're at 34 degrees. Winds are out of the west at 8 miles an hour, so there's just a little bit of a wind chill, but the breeze continues to lighten up and should actually stay light to variable tonight. Temperatures will be dropping below freezing here probably within the next hour or two. It's going to get cold in a hurry tonight due to that clear sky that's in place right now, but more clouds are going to be coming in after midnight. 6:23 p.m., so that's coming up within the half hour here. 6 minutes, you can check out the International Space Station flyby from northwest to southeast with a 70-degree height, which is pretty good. Be prepared for temperatures to get cold tonight, and then for tomorrow, that morning snow giving way to a little afternoon rain as temperatures climb to near 40. More details in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Janna, thanks. And be sure to wake up with us tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. for all of your snow coverage. We'll have live reports on all 3 networks of Western Mass News.
Breaking news this evening as the FBI announces a North Adams man has been arrested in connection to last month's riots at the Capitol. The FBI has arrested Brian McCreary, who they marked with the red arrows in these pictures. The 33-year-old facing 5 charges, including violent entry and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. The FBI says the arrest comes after they interviewed 4 of his co-workers who identified him in these pictures and said he spoke of, quote, raiding the U.S. Capitol. They also say he expressed belief of widespread voter fraud in last year's presidential election.
New developments today. Governor Charlie Baker announcing an increased capacity limit following positive health metrics in the state. But not everything is going back to normal. Starting Monday at 5 a.m., businesses currently limited to 25% capacity can expand to 40%. This includes restaurants, gyms, libraries, museums, and places of worship. But some restrictions are staying in place. Indoor gatherings will continue to be limited to 10 people and outdoor gatherings to 25.
Western Mass News is your vaccine authority, and tonight we begin with the #1 question coming into our newsroom. When can I get my COVID-19 shot?
And we're getting those answers for you as Governor Charlie Baker is giving few details about what is coming next. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is live for us in Springfield now with more. Audrey?
There are a lot of details, there are a lot of questions, but first I want to address one question that came into our newsroom a little bit later on in the day today and this afternoon, and it's from seniors looking to book their second vaccine appointment at the Eastfield Mall Mass COVID-19 vaccine site. Now, I spoke with representatives from Curative, the company that runs the site, and they say anyone who's already received their first dose before today will get an email to sign up for their second shot. Now, today was the first day the company was booking second doses on site. Reps with the company say that anyone who left the site without a second appointment should receive an email with instructions on booking that second appointment. Alternatively, reps with the company say people who left without booking that second appointment can also go back to the vaccine site physically and make that appointment in person. Now, for those who are in the age range of 65 to 74, or those with 2 or more comorbidities, the governor today was somewhat tight-lipped about when you'll be able to get your vaccine.
We have a long way to go on the vaccine rollout. Remember, there are almost 7 million people in Massachusetts.
And right now, we're at the start of phase 2, vaccinating people 75 and older against COVID-19. But Governor Charlie Baker wouldn't say when the next group, 65 to 74-year-olds and people with 2 or more serious health conditions, would begin. He would only speak on a month-to-month basis.
There will be a heck of a lot more vaccination activity going on in March than there was in February, and in April than there is in March, and in May than there is in April. The process on this is really just getting going.
We're over 75, so it's our turn to get it.
Inoculations continue at the Eastfield Mall mass vaccine site, with more slots opening up this week. Western Mass News found that as of 9:30 Thursday morning, the Eastfield Mall site had more than 2,000 slots available, each for 3 dates next week, which sounds like a lot for the current age group of 75 and older. But to put it in perspective, in Hampden County alone, there are more than 33,000 people aged 75 and older, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. And the Eastfield Mall site serves more than just Hampden County. Western Mass News has spoken with people from as far away as Worcester who are making the drive. The governor has also announced that a hotline will soon open to help people with scheduling appointments, as some in the current vaccine groups struggle.
Some of my friends are having problems signing up, so you have to give them a few helpful hints.
Now, the governor earlier this week said that they would be announcing this week that phone number for the hotline. Now, obviously, the days are winding down, and there was still no announcement on that phone number today. Stick with Western Mass News for the latest. You can watch us on air or head to our website, westernmassnews.com. Live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.
Audrey, thanks for that live report. And turning now to the latest coronavirus numbers in the state over the last 2 weeks. The Mass Department of Public Health reporting just more than 2,600 new cases today. So that brings the total number of confirmed cases in the Bay State to more than 507,000. Nearly 62,000 of those are believed to currently be active. The state also reporting 74 new deaths from the virus. The statewide death toll nearing 14,500.
New at 6, a Greenfield man is facing murder charges tonight after being arrested in connection to a shooting death last Friday in Hartford. Police tell Western Mass News they responded to a call on Webster Street where they found 27-year-old Michael Dudley suffering from gunshot wounds. Dudley died on the scene. An investigation then identified 21-year-old Jordyn Register of Greenfield as the suspect. Register is being held on $1.7 million bond.
12 people, including 5 children and 15 pets, are without a home after a fire broke out overnight in a 2-family house in Westfield.
That's where we find Western Mass News reporter Lindsay Kane with those details. Lindsay?
Chris and Jordan, neighbors tell me they first saw flames coming out of the attic window around 1:30 this morning. Luckily, no injuries were reported, but the Westfield Fire Department says the cause of this fire was an accidental electrical issue. In addition to the 12 people displaced, 13 birds and 2 geckos are also without a home tonight. The Westfield Animal Control Operations Manager tells Western Mass News it took teamwork to get all people and animals out safely.
It's a devastating event, but it's good that our community is able to all work together, you know, with the police department, the fire department, and animal control to just make sure that everyone involved, both animal and human, is, you know, getting to safety and getting the care that they need. So it's nice to be able to work side by side with the, you know, the police and fire department to get things done.
Fire crews were on scene throughout the morning, and Orange Street was closed but has since reopened. The Westfield Fire Department tells Western Mass News there is extensive smoke and water damage to the home. The Red Cross is assisting the 5 children and 7 adults displaced from this fire. A GoFundMe has been created for the family displaced, and in just over 2 hours, it's raised almost $2,000. That link is on our website. That's westernmassnews.com. Live in Westfield, Lindsay Kane, Western Mass News.